Hey everybody. I didn't make a video yesterday, but I'm here today. And I wanted to talk about a couple things. Most importantly, the study that came from our health secretary, RFK, and President Trump, and the link to Tylenol and autism. I've got several autistic grandchildren in my family. And the one thing I just wanted to share with you guys is I've been having babies since 1972, right? Had my last child in 1990. And so back in the day, there was, we didn't use Tylenol. All women, pregnant or not, used aspirin. If you had a headache, you took an aspirin. If you had toothache, you took an aspirin. But then I think it was in the late 80s, early 90s, OBGYNs saying we shouldn't take aspirin anymore because they thought it contributed to things like miscarriage and placenta previa because it thinned your blood, right? So that's when everybody's kind of started getting on the Tylenol wagon when they were pregnant. So, really, you didn't hear anything about autism. And I remember that a friend of mine's grandson was diagnosed in the late 90s, and maybe it was even early 2000s, but it was so rare we just could not believe it. That they sought several opinions before they finally accepted the diagnosis, right? So common sense tells you that in the 90s, probably 1991, maybe even 90, that's when OBGYNs started making the push to use Tylenol instead of aspirin, right? And so now here, fast forward to 2025, and here we have all these cases of autism. So my common sense tells me, like it does with vaccines, that I need to be an advocate for my child. And I also need to pay attention to what goes on because it will lead you a lot of times to the truth you were seeking. And I don't think it's a coincidence that when women started being told to take Tylenol, not to take aspirin, that now we are facing a huge increase in autism. Yes, I know a lot of you believe that vaccines can cause them, and I do too. I think it can be a possible side effect. But we have to take this seriously too. So I wanted to share my experience with that because, I was one that was there when we went from the aspirin to the Tylenol. And I'm sitting here now with 21 grandchildren, and 5 of them are autistic. So I wanted to share that with you guys, just give you a little bit of background. And I'll probably make some more videos today, but I wanted to honor Charlie Kirk and tell y'all, let's make heaven crowded, okay? Have a great day. Bye.